News just coming in at this point in time. We understand that a whole host of ministers have in fact reached the jail premises in Bangalore, where Jayalalitha is expected to be released. Those are live visuals that we are getting to you from the jail in Bangalore. Remember, former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha on her word that there will be no attempt to delay the criminal appeal proceedings in the Karnataka High Court. The Supreme Court had on Friday suspended her 4-year sentence in the disproportionate assets case and had granted her bail. Those are live visuals that we are getting to you from Bangalore at this point in time. My colleague Rohini Swami joins me live from Bangalore. Rohini, take us through the latest from Ground Zero.
She has been released just a few minutes ago. Her convoy has left Bangalore Central Jail. She now heads to the HAL airport in Bangalore, and as of now she takes a special charter plane to Chennai. There are ADMK supporters who are here, who are there. The whole area has been cordoned off. There was Section 144 as in prohibitory orders around this area that were placed.
Right.
Jayalalitha has finally been released from Bangalore Central Jail along with her 3 other associates, Sasikala, Ilavarasi and Sudhakaran.
Right, she may have been released from jail, Rohini, but her legal battle is still far from over.
Yes, that's true, because the point is that her bail now stands for 2 months. The most important point largely being that since she has taken bail on health grounds, she needs to remain within the premises of her house because it's on health grounds. Secondly, also the condition under which the bail has been given is that they have to submit details by the 16th of December. So in these 2 months, there's a lot of work for the lawyers of Jayalalitha and her associates.
All right, we're going to try and re-establish that phone line with Rohini Swami. Those are live visuals that we're getting to you from outside the Bangalore Central Jail, where Jayalalitha has been housed for the past 21 days. My colleague Sanjana Chauhan also joins me live from the newsroom. Sanjana, Jayalalitha has been released after being housed at the Bangalore Central Jail for the past 21 days. But as we've been talking, she may have got a conditional bail from the Apex Court, but her legal battle is still far from over.
Absolutely, because the Supreme Court in its wisdom sort of granted convicted former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha bail, temporarily suspended her conviction for corruption, but her party, ever faithful as ever, have been busy celebrating the mere grant of bail as some kind of vindication. But you know what this proves is that we are far from actually being driven by the rule of law, in the sense where the corruption charges, where there's a possibility that the Jaya case could prove to be a sort of a turning point as the public starts viewing political crimes at the highest levels. But what we're seeing right now, these are visuals coming in from Bangalore. Jayalalitha has been released from the Central Jail. She's left. We're also getting you visuals from outside the Bangalore airport with the AIADMK, the workers there sort of celebrating, elated that Jayalalitha is in fact going to be returning.
Right.
The supporters erupting into sort of...
Sanjana, sorry to interrupt you. Just like to tell our viewers that is in fact Jayalalitha's vehicle on your screens at this point in time. As you can see, a huge security cavalcade, and also around the road you can in fact see Jayalalitha supporters, along with of course a huge media contingent. That car right there on your screens is Jayalalitha's car, and you can in fact see her. She is being driven out of the Bangalore Central Jail at this point in time. And as my colleague Rohini Swami was reporting just a short while ago, Jayalalitha is in fact going to the airport. She will be flying back to Chennai. Live visuals there from Bangalore. That is Jayalalitha's vehicle on your screens at this point in time. Right, my colleague Sanjana Chauhan is still live with me. Sanjana, sorry to have interrupted you there. What we've been basically talking about is what lies ahead for Jayalalitha in the next 2 months, because a conditional bail may have been granted by the Apex Court. This, of course, after Jayalalitha has in fact promised, she has given the Apex Court her word that there will be no delay in the criminal proceedings in the Karnataka High Court. And while her 4-year sentence has been suspended, the legal battle for the former Chief Minister is far from over.
Right, Rishika, let's just try and understand. This case took 18 long years and a shift of the case outside Tamil Nadu to reach a verdict.
Absolutely.
The Supreme Court has now made it clear that further delays are not conscionable. So let's understand. The 2 key undertakings that her lawyer had to make while sort of successfully pleading for her bail were that she would stay put in her Chennai residence and then rein in her followers and that her lawyers would not do anything to delay the case because it's been 18 years. So her counsel, Fali Nariman, promised that there would be no delay caused while the appeal is heard by the High Court, adding that it's not a game. It may have been a game before, but you can record my statement. These are his words. Now the court accepted this promise but made its own promise that they would not give a day more if Jayalalitha fails to file a paper book, which is a final detailed appeal within 2 months.
Absolutely.
So this essentially means that the Karnataka High Court will have to hear Jaya's appeal quickly. Jaya won't be able to seek adjournments, and the hearings could conclude latest by January or February next year. So her conviction will be upheld or modified in less than 4 months from now.
Right, and what is also crucial, Sanjana, all right, we understand that my colleague Shrisha Reddy is also live with us at this point in time. Shrisha, of course, celebrations underway, needless to say. Take us through what's happening around you.
Well, exactly, Rishika. People here have gathered, scores of people, AIADMK party members have gathered here for a victorious celebration is what they have been saying.
Right.
People here, though it's raining in Chennai, it has not dampened the spirits of the AIADMK parties who have gathered here. We have been celebrating by bursting crackers, by distributing sweets, and these are the banners that they've already kept ready. And my camera person Daniel is just standing and showing you the celebrations that are underway right outside Jayalalitha's residence, and AIADMK partygoers have also planned for a human sail from the Chennai airport to Poise Garden restaurant, which is at least about like 10 to 12 kilometers stretch where people will be standing and people will be there to welcome the party. But what one has to take a look at is how this will affect the party's the electoral polls in the 2016 assembly elections.